time. See what's going on here. Bobblehead is in the house, yo. Defy the odds, man. I challenge you to do that. Back a little bit. I see 8 o'clock might already started working better for me. I got 2 people on here already. What's up, yo? Let me know where you coming in from. Are you catching me live or you catching the replay? Let me know if you like 8 o'clock too, man. I think I like 8 o'clock. What's up, baby? Let me turn this off. What is going on, party people? Victor Glad Alicea coming to you live. Want to bring the boom to you, man, this morning, man. I went to a sermon and I heard some amazing things this weekend, man. And I just wanted to share that with you, man. You know, it's like the promise, right? The Lord is my shepherd, right? Psalms 23. He's my shepherd, right? I shall not want. What does that mean? Like, I don't have to worry. I don't need to stress and drive myself crazy, you know, because I have peace in him, right? He makes me lie down in green pastures. Like, what does that mean? Puts me in comforts in places where I can grow and eat from, right? It's green pastures. Makes me lie down there, right? He leads me beside quiet water. Can you just imagine, close your eyes, being around quiet water, just peace, right? Meditation, just being who you are meant to be, right? He restores my soul. That means that whenever I'm troubled, if I come to him, you know, he brings me back. He to better, to rest. He restores me. All the things that I'm worried about, he just brings it. He guides me in the path of righteousness, because he's righteous, not because I am, but because I want to be like that, and I aspire to act like that and give like that and do the things that he's done, right? But we all fall short. However, we have his righteousness, right? And it's for his name's sake, because he cannot deny himself. He is righteous, so he has to continue to be faithful even when we're not faithful, right? And even though I walk through the valley of death, you know, I learned a long time ago. I learned, if you're going through hell, keep moving, get right through it, get to the other side, right? And even though I walk through that, I will fear no evil. Because I know that he protects me and loves me. I know that he cares about me, that he will not allow things that are meant to destroy me. He might use them for me to grow, right? And for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me, right? That's my protection from him. That's what I was just talking about, right? Hold on a second. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemy. And no matter how many people don't want me to win, he prepares a table for me. No matter how many haters you have out there, he is there for me. What's going on, Stefan? How you doing? Susie, how are you? Good to have you on here, right? You know, I am always welcomed to follow, to choose, to be there. No matter how many mistakes I make, he will allow. If I come back and repent and ask for forgiveness, you know, he is there. He's faithful even when we're faithless, because he can't deny himself. He has to. He demands that he is faithful no matter what. He is there waiting for us. Right? Right? He anoints me with oil. Just bathes me with his love and his affection and all of that, right? My cup overflows, you know. So he gives me more than what I need. He gives me what I need and more in abundance. Not what I want. Don't get it twisted. He doesn't give us what I want. Most of the time, you're never going to get all the things you want in the world. It doesn't happen. And that's okay. You know, surely goodness and love will follow me in all the days of my life. Can you imagine that? Just believing that goodness and love and, you know, believing that even in death, good things are happening. You know, for me, when Lynette passed away, she transitioned. She went to be with the Lord. And she felt that. She showed that. She was not worried. She was not afraid. She was joyful and ready to go and be with the Lord, right? And so, you know, and I will dwell in the house, right, of the Lord forever. Do you hear that? We are his love. Right? What's up, Bill? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Right? So, you know, his love. And so the question was, what are you holding on to that you're not allowing him to give you what he wants to give you, right? We hold on to these things. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship or whatever it is, but he knows what we need, right? Let me tell you a little story about a little girl named Betsy. This little girl, you know, she went into the dollar store with her family and she saw these pearls, these plastic pearls, and fell in love with them. And all she wanted was to get those pearls, right? So she asked her parents about getting those pearls. And her parents wanted to teach her, you know, they took the opportunity to teach her about the opportunity of, you know, the value of $1. And so they made her give her some chores, and she worked really hard, and she worked, and did whatever she had to do to get those $3 to buy those plastic pearls. Now, this girl wore them every single day, all day, you know, she just loved wearing them. No matter what she was wearing, she would always throw on her plastic pearls. Right? Except for if she was taking a bath or she was in a pool or something like that. But other than that, she would wear them all the time. And one day her father comes into the room. Her loving father comes into the room, sits down with her. He reads her a story. And then he says, you know, Betsy, do you love me? And she goes, oh my God, Dad, of course I love you so much. Can you give me those pearls? Right? Can you give me the pearls that you have? And she was like, oh. Thought about it and said, Dad, I can't give you the pearls. She was a little upset about it and, you know, like, what is my father doing, trying to take this away from me? But she said, I love you, Daddy, but I can't give you the pearls. And the father said, no worry, I love you anyway. And then the next day, he comes back in there and she's like, you know, he's reading a book. And at the end, he's like, you know, Betsy, do you love me? And she goes, oh, Dad, I love you so much. You love my dad. I'm so proud of you, you know, and you're always there for me. And he goes, okay, well, can you give me those pearls? And she just sat there and like, why would he want to take away this thing that I worked hard for and I got, and I love these pearls? And then all of a sudden, you know, a couple of days later, like 10 days later, you know, he walks into the room and she's sitting there sniffling and crying a little bit, and he walks in and she's like, Daddy, here, I love you. And she gives him the pearls. And at that moment, her father pulls out the little blue box. You guys know what that little blue box is, right? Right? You know, if you've gotten some amazing things for your wife, gentlemen, we all know that little blue box, right, with the ribbon on it, right? That little blue box is what? Where's it from? It's from Tiffany. And the father pulls that out and opens it up and gives her that little blue box. Right? That's right, Christine. He gives her that little box, and that little girl opens it up, and they're perfect rows of pearls, real pearls, given to her. I just want you to stop and think about that. What is it that you're holding on to that's stopping you from getting God's love and what he desires for you? What things are you holding on to that you will not allow him to give you what you need in this world? Right? That's what he does. We have a loving Father who loves you. He loves you. You know, goodness and love will follow you all the days of your life. But you have to open up. You have to let go of holding on to the things that are holding you back from being the person that you need to be in, being in a bad relationship because you don't know what to do. You're afraid to live alone, working in a business that's not suiting you, that's not really helping you because you're just paying the bills, right? You have to trust and believe that God's love is here for you, right? The Lord is your shepherd. You shall not want. He lays you down in green pastures. He leads you beside quiet waters. I mean, what else do you need to hear? We sit there and we study and we learn, but we don't understand that we are not allowing the gift of the Lord that he has for us. So ask yourself today, what are you holding on to that's not allowing him to give you what you need? I love you, and I hope that this brought some closure, just really is going to help you today. Let go of the things that are binding you, that are holding you back from getting his love, because he loves you. We have a Lord that gave his son for us. And I just wanted to share this with you guys, because sometimes we hold on to the things that are hurting us instead of letting go and allowing his love to guide us. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful week. God bless you. Thanks for being on here. I'm going to start at 8 o'clock. I think I got more people showing up right now. It's the first day and a lot of people showed up. And so 8 a.m., you can see me there. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Peace out, Chris.